Still a Nation, what's going on? It's your man Kev Easy here, man. Here with my guy, Money Mitch. You know what I mean? It's been a minute. But yo, y'all
What's
see me
going
in the
on, bro?
robe, man. I'm extra comfy. You know what I'm saying? Celebration mode. Got the best news in the world this morning. And that is Matt Canada has been relieved of his duties.
For sure.
Man, we got what we wanted. This is history. Today is a day that Still a Nation should know forever, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this is
Haven't never
monumental.
happened. Never happened with Mike Tomlin. He's not done this before.
You can even tell in Mike Tomlin's press conference. You caught it today, the press conference.
I saw it. I
You
saw it.
saw like kind of like, yo, this ain't really. I'm not really used to this. Like he looked like he didn't know how. Like he didn't know what to say.
He said it. He actually said it. He said, yeah, I've never done this before. I've never been in this space before. Like
Yeah,
he don't know he ain't know how to carry it. And I understand. I wanna say though, I don't condone people losing their jobs, man. But
yeah,
I saw Stephen A. Smith say today, and this is true. This is a job, and performance is part of your job, bro. And he simply haven't performed for the last 3 years. That's just the part that I'm seeing people talking about he shouldn't have lost his job. Like, bro, what are y'all?
that was nuts. Cause like it was
I ain't understand it.
if you don't know, like Still a Nation, if y'all don't know that Browns game, the second time we play the Browns, is always something going to happen after that game. Whether it's the Browns fire their head coach, or we make some roster moves, or we change something. But we always win it for the most part, so we ain't really change it. Only time they really beat us is, we can't play no more the next week to make a change. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like so we knew something was going to happen. Matt Canada being on the sideline for the first two games, it was cool. It was cool. It was some things I noticed though. He didn't seem too comfortable out there each, like the first game he did. The second game, a little bit. But
Mm-hmm.
this Browns game, it was hard to identify him. It was hard to find where he was at. Except when he was sitting next to Kenny, and he looked like he wasn't even interested. You know?
Yeah.
It's
I
just like, go ahead, bro.
I feel the same way you feel about that. I also let me say this too. Piggy got to play better.
Mm-hmm.
He got to play better, man. He not seeing the field properly. He missing wide open guys. He got to play better. He got to pick his play up also. With that being said, the offensive coordinator, man, his play selection is bad. Like
Yeah.
the combination of plays is bad, and it been bad. It's not new. It's so many people out here that be talking about Canada offense like it's good. This shit wasn't good. Like it just wasn't, bro. Like he was running high school, college plays, junior college plays. I'm like, bro, this is the NFL. This is
Yeah.
not the ACC. This is not the Mountain West. It's not the Pac-12. Like what?
You can't even say college. You gotta go. This ain't Pal. This ain't Pop Warner. This
Nah,
ain't this ain't out drills. You
nah,
feel me? Like,
exactly. This dude that I follow on Twitter,
uh-huh.
I think his name Warren Sharp. He did the analytics, and me and a couple of guys that's in my group, DMV Still Deal. If you're in the DMV area, you should be with us. But the dude, I shared it with him, and I shared it with a lot of the guys in there, and it was showing you the analytics of Canada's offense. 95% of the passes, the plays was outside of the numbers. 90% of the time he gets under center, the quarterback gets under center, it's a running play. I was like, bro, the fact that it's that predictable is bad. Like, it's bad.
Yeah, it's horrible, bro. Like, and it's like if I'm playing against the Steelers offense, I'm enjoying this game. Like, I'm enjoying this game. Like when our offense gets smacked, the defense is really enjoying the game. It's like, yo, they're really doing this. They're really doing what we like. They didn't
They
change
teeing off.
anything up. Cause like when you play a team, man, on all levels, you watch the film, but it's like when you play them, it's not the exact same thing that's on film. It's like little tweaks here and there just because they're going against you. We
Right.
don't have that at all. It's like, oh, what we see is what we get. Like,
He was just, yeah, it's like he just called whatever. He called whatever anytime. And like, where's the situational football IQ of things? Where is the audibles, hot routes. I ain't see a lot of that. And like the fact that they ran that swing pass to Warren, they was like he was the hot. I'm like, throwing a swing pass 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage is a hot. Like what the hell kind of read is that? It was just a whole lot of things schematically wrong with that offense. And I'm not gonna I don't know I'm not gonna totally absolve Kenny Pickett, but this is the guy who he was trusting in to lead him in the right direction. I don't feel like he ever led Kenny in the right direction. I
Nope.
think the good stuff we seen from Kenny came from Kenny. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? And I feel like even with the rest of this season, I'm kind of watching how he played, but I'm not going to be able to really fairly evaluate him until next season when we get our OC in, our new OC in there, and he get his hands on Kenny. Hopefully, they get an OC who's good with quarterbacks,
Right.
who's good at helping develop quarterbacks. If we don't do that, then I'm like, what are we doing?
Big
You know what I'm
name.
saying?
You know the name that's been floating around a whole lot is Byron Leftwich.
Leftwich, yeah, I know.
Man,
There's a story behind that. Um, so he came around. We tried to get him like to come in to be like a consultant or something like that. I was told, and he kind of shunned us, like he was trying to get that head coaching job that he thought he was going to get,
mm-hmm.
and he didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? So then I heard he tried to come back to Pittsburgh. That part I don't know if it's true. The part about him coming back, and I don't know, but the first part, us reaching out to him, I was told by a real reliable source that was true.
Mm-hmm.
The part about him coming back, I don't know about that. But are we gonna get him? Because you burn bridges sometimes. Them bridges don't normally come back. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna be the thing, but I would like to see it. I feel like he'd be good. He's not the only person that I feel can be good. I feel like we need to get a younger offensive coordinator,
Mm-hmm.
one with innovation, one who's good with quarterbacks. I feel, me personally, somebody that's under Kyle Shanahan, somebody that's under what's my Sean McVay, the quarterback. I mean, the quarterback, the head coach from the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Those young coordinating guys, I feel like it should be somewhere under them. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
those guys, they're younger. They can identify with a young team, the young team that we have already. So it's like, I hope that's the direction we're going. But for now, yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be because the playbook gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It ain't changing unless they put some wrinkles in.
See, like, this is my thought with the playbook, right? The playbook has to be bigger than what we saw on the field.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally how Matt Canada was calling plays. I don't even want to say calling the game. How he was just calling plays. He was like,
Right.
let's do that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
that one. It's like he's not even watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, this not working. Why you gonna call it again later? It's not working.
Doing like playing Tecmo Bowl or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, so I think that because I think we have enough talent. We have a whole lot of talent. I think I
I
agree
love
with
time.
you with having someone young come along. Someone young because like these young guys nowadays, they know how to handle a whole lot of talent and get
Mm-hmm.
everyone involved. You know, but we don't know. We don't know. I think who is it? What's his name? Fulcher. Fulcher.
Yeah.
He's the one that's going to be the OC, and Mike Sullivan's going to be one calling the plays. A lot
Yeah.
of people's kind of confused by that.
I'm not.
I'm not confused by that.
I'm not.
Mike
Yeah.
Sullivan is the quarterback coach. He knows Kenny. He talks to Kenny the most, and Kenny loves that.
Right.
You know, so why not have someone that kind of has that rapport with Kenny? He's the eyes on the sideline, and while Kenny's on the field, they can communicate a whole lot of things. He can give Kenny a whole lot of plays or selections that he can choose from. Maybe we get some audibles. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Maybe we get
But
some throws across the middle of the field.
yeah, 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 definitely, man. Because and look, we can start using Darnell Washington in the red zone.
Man, how about we start using tight ends? Period. How
Tight
about
ends
that?
period. Tight
You
ends
know,
period. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because even Pat got played last game. If I'm Pat, I'm like, yo, I should have waited another week. It's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? One
It's
catch for 7 yards, bro. Like, come on.
that's crazy.
He better than that.
But yo, Matt Canada is gonna be known for forever because this was like the first man to get his name chanted. Fire Matt Canada in more in a different sport, sports entertainment. Like they was
At the
yelling and wrestling.
at the golf match was crazy, bro. Like I seen it at the golf match. I was like, yo, what the hell at the golf joint? What do he got to do with the golf match, bro? Like, god damn.
I never seen a man so hated in my life. And like, yeah, like this say what you said earlier, and I also said it on my blog too. Like it's messed up that he had to lose his job, but it's like every other job. This part I'm
Yeah.
saying now. It's like every other job. If you in a line to get a hoagie, sandwich, sub, however you call it, you feel me? And someone's making it extremely slow and messing it up, you're gonna want them out of there. So the next time you come in there, you're gonna have someone in there that's able to make your sandwich, hoagie, or sub, or
Right.
hero. You feel me? However you want it in a timely manner, so you can get in and get up out of there. You can't keep accepting this just because that's their job. They gotta feed their family. Maybe they in the wrong field. Maybe they should take their job a little more serious, or maybe they just in the wrong profession. I probably said that
I'm
first, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
gonna I'm gonna say I so I watched Mike Tomlin's entire press conference because
mm-hmm.
a lot of people, particularly on Twitter, they was chopping it up.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wasn't, and then they was assuming that he said things. Some of the things that people assuming that he said, he actually talked about in the daggone press conference. They just chose not to post it. So he talked a lot about the division labor and the coaching. He talked a lot about the I think he was getting frustrated with some people because they kept asking the same damn question just in a different
Bro,
way.
I'm not gonna
Then
lie, bro. The Stiller media is garbage, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I be getting
it's
frustrated.
like three of them that I really even care about because they ask solid questions and then the rest of them be
Look, it's three that
whatever.
you care about. It's three that I
Yeah.
know that's only there for bullshit.
Oh yeah,
There
I
for
know some of it.
bullshit. You feel me? I
I
don't
know
really
some of
curse
it
on
there
the
for
pod,
bullshit.
but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like three of them, and it's the same voices every time. And I
Yep.
actually know their names just because you hear them and they take it to Twitter. You feel me? And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, y'all only
Yeah.
there just to piss this guy off. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get caught up in that shit sometimes, then I catch myself. I'll be like, what am I doing? Like,
Yeah,
why am I even going back and forth with these goofies? Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I'll be like, all right, I just stop. But Mike Tomlin, if you watch the whole interview, the real whole interview, because that's what I did when I came home.
yeah.
I got home about 2 hours ago. As soon as I got home, I got on Twitter and went to the Pittsburgh's official Twitter
Mhm.
and watched the entire and then listened to it while I was doing some stuff. Cause
Yeah.
that's how I get stuff from him. I don't go with these people post because
They
they
gonna
trying
make
to
some
do
stuff up.
clickbait and
Yeah.
create their own narratives.
They did
I
it
ain't
with
on that.
Najee. Like when Najee's
Yeah.
what he said at the end of the game, it's a lot of people that chopped it up to make it look like Najee's mad that he didn't have a good game and Jalen
Nah,
Warren had a good game. It's like, oh, bro,
it
he's
wasn't.
literally talking about we're not getting put in
Yeah,
positions to be successful. None of the stuff he said was selfish, but people was taking certain things he said to make him look like he was hurt,
yeah.
mad, or a selfish player. And I'm like, wow.
He was mad. He was mad that we lost the game. That's what he
Yeah,
was mad about. It was and that's what I be talking about. Like people was mad talking about Deontay was mad. That I said Deontay was pissed because he knew he got missed open a couple of times. He know they could have won the game. That's what these players care about winning. Mike Tomlin talked
yeah,
about this in the press conference
yeah,
too.
he definitely did.
They didn't put that out there.
They
Mike
all
Tomlin
want to be the reason
said
why we winning.
he said all of them want to be the reason why we winning, and they all of them care.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's a big thing. It was more. See, the problem is the media don't be reporting everything. The offensive line been kind of voicing their displeasure. What's it, Sally Moore? He's
Yeah, yeah,
been
yeah.
voicing his
Sally
displeasure for
Samoa,
some
yeah.
weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
He just thought he been saying it for some weeks now.
Mason
And
Cole even had a week. I forgot which week
yeah,
it
he
was,
did.
but
He did about
it was
3 weeks,
after the
about two or
game.
three
He was
weeks
mad as
ago.
hell.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, if they saying it, and then the skill position player saying it, I think Najee was like was
The final.
the final. Yeah, I think that was it. And
Like even if Kenny said something, Kenny low key been saying something all year. Cause Kenny's not putting none of it on him. He like what real quarterbacks, not real quarterbacks, but like what the quarterbacks be doing. Kenny would just be like, "Yeah, we just gotta play better." It was like you can look at him and be like, "Yo, he don't believe in this. We need to
you
do
see his
something
frustration on
ASAP."
his face. You see
Yeah,
the frustration on his face. You saw it on the sideline when he was over there with Canada, like you said earlier, you said that earlier, and it was a couple of times, like it's like he don't even want to hear nothing from him. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like he like, man, you don't know what you're doing. Like it's too obvious. And I know so many people that keep talking about Matt Canada like he was calling good plays. I'm like, yo, do you know football at all? Can you not see that he lining up against Houston? He lined up in the shotgun and throwing and try to have him run a wheel route or a deep route on 4th and 1. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's certain things like you gotta see. And if you know anything about football, you know that him as a play caller in this offense is bad.
bad.
Like I put on Twitter, they was like Randy Fishner or candidate. I said Randy Fishner. I said that's
Because at
easy.
least he wanted to go downfield
Yeah,
sometimes.
we scored points. Shit, we scored points. God
Yeah.
damn. We couldn't even score no points. Man, I wish I could remember that. A one-liner that Shannon Sharp said on goddamn First Take yesterday. Man, look. He said something about the offense, about Matt Canada had me in stitches. I cannot remember what he said. His one-liners is the best ever, bro.
Yeah.
I swear. I gotta find that. If I find it, I'm gonna send it to you later. But God
Yeah.
damn, that joke was
Yeah,
funny,
because I'm
man.
gonna definitely upload it here as a short. But yeah, you know what's funny? I think, and this is my belief. You feel me? I feel like the people that's mad that we got rid of Matt Canada, they only saying that because they want Mike Tomlin going, and they hate Mike Tomlin.
They wanted Mike Tomlin to stick to him.
Yeah, because it's like you gotta really think about it. Like, if you a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, a real fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're not gonna say no shit like that. You're not
No.
gonna be like, "Yo, man, we should have fired what's his name and not Matt Canada." Like,
What?
you just don't like
They,
Mike Tomlin. Like, Mike
some of them,
Tomlin is the reason why that we will end up winning these games, because it's like, yo, these guys don't believe in Matt Canada, but whatever the hell Mike Tomlin be saying at halftime be hit every week,
mm,
every week. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know
Because
what
the
though?
guys go out there and play much better in the second half.
You know what? It's unfortunate that some people just don't like him
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
they
Then you
never
got some
will.
people don't like him because of color of his skin. That's the
Mm-hmm.
reality.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also got people who say dumb delusional stuff like, "Oh, he won a Super Bowl with Bill Cowher's team." That's still like the stupidest thing I've heard. Like all coaches don't come to a new team and herd the players that's there.
And then the players got to
Who
buy in. Like, I don't like
exactly?
people don't even want to give him credit for that. We got to like
Yeah.
he came into a veteran team, but this same veteran team went 8-8 the year before that.
Hold on. You know the funny part? A lot of people like they won the Super Bowl because of Ben.
Not that first one.
That first one Ben played like trash. I ain't even gonna
We could
lie.
have
And
lost because of Ben. We needed other guys to throw the football to help us win the Super Bowl, and we needed
exactly.
Willie Parker to get that 75. You feel
But
me?
see, that get lost on a lot of people. They be on Ben, and it'd be funny how listen to people that be saying these things, and then you listen to the actual player because Ben talk about the same things that they be talking about completely different.
Yeah,
And Ben has spent most of his career under Mike Tomlin.
yeah,
All his biggest success was under Mike Tomlin.
yeah, yeah. Because
And
the second Super
even
Bowl, Mike Tomlin, he was a better
the
quarterback.
Cardinals Super Bowl.
He was a better quarterback. And
Ben
then,
didn't win the MVP. Santonio Holmes did. He
yeah,
never played for Bill Cowher.
at all.
That's what I be saying. It's a lot of guys that was looked at as great Steelers that never even played under Bill Cowher. And then you listen to people talk about like Lamar Willie never played for Bill Cowher.
Nope. And granted, Lamar
Wow.
Willie, like when he fell off, that shit went like this. As soon as he
Yeah,
got
it
his
did.
contract, it was over. It was over.
Yeah,
And it's
but he got a
crazy
chip though.
because before he got his contract, I started to hear things like, "Yo, Lamar Willie, his work ethic ain't really like that." It's like I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if the
Yeah,
Steelers should
I
pay
say
him.
I'm
I
a Michigan
remember hearing that, and we paid him, and then that
fan.
shit just went like damn,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Then
Because
he
people
left
don't
and went
even
to
know
the
like
Cardinals.
because we always go to the Santonio Holmes catch, but no one brings up the fact that Lamar Willie really ended the game with the strip sack.
Sack fumble. Sack
Yeah,
fumble. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like so, yeah, like Lamar Willie, Lawrence Timmons, Coach Tomlin's first draft pick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A
Like
lot of them dudes that everybody be boo loving never played under Bill Cowher, and I love Bill Cowher.
Yeah.
Look, I've lived. I said it in our group chat earlier. I've seen the Bubby Brister era. I've seen the Mark Malone era. I've seen the Neil O'Donnell, Cordell Stewart eras. I've seen all of those. And Bill Cowher didn't never face the scrutiny that Mike Tomlin has.
Nope.
And he got more wins than Bill Cowher. And they both got the same record in the Super Bowls. Like, Bill Cowher lost some huge AFC title games. He lost a lot of AFC title games, bro.
Yeah. Blown out loss.
Got blown out and lost some heartbreakers. Believe me, I was a couple of them. I was about to cry. I ain't gonna lie. I was a youngin'.
I used to cry back then for that.
Yeah, bro. When you were a youngin', man, like when I'm trying to think, 94, we lost to the Chargers in the title game. I almost cried. I ain't gonna lie, I came damn close to crying. And then the next season, we go to Super Bowl and lose to Dallas. I damn near cried with that, but I remember that one vividly because my dad, who was also a Steelers fan, he threw his beer at the TV at the Neil O'Donnell through the second interception that killed the game.
Yo, Neil O'Donnell low key was paid to throw that game, yo.
Yeah, he hasn't been in Pittsburgh.
I was young, so I wasn't watching football then. But it was like, yo, after seeing it and then just hearing things, I don't think he had to throw that game.
Man, I was in high school at the time. So when that happened, all my heart was hurt. You hear me? Hurt. I was hurt. I just knew because around that same time, like I told you, I'm a Michigan fan. So around the same time, like a couple of years later, Michigan Wolverines won a national title. That was the first time I got to see them win national title. I was stuck. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, man, Michigan won a national title. Google, you know what I'm saying? And then I watched Pittsburgh get so close so many times, man. I watched us lose to New England so many times in the title game, brother.
I cried when Hines Ward, man.
Like, no, man, no. Before that one. No, was it that one? No, before that one.
Wanted Jerome to win.
No, when Jerome was like kind of fresh there in 2001, when New England won their first title, they came and that's when around time Heinz Field just opened, and New England beat us. We knocked Tom Brady out the game, and Drew Bledsoe came in the game and beat us. Like we lost to Denver in the title game before in Three Rivers, the old Three Rivers. The old Three Rivers was crazy. You know what I mean? That was crazy.
Nobody was saying Bill Cowher need to go. They was like,
nope.
We'll get him next year, Bill.
Yep. Got a lot of praise. And I love Bill Cowher. Don't get me wrong. I don't want nobody to think I don't love Bill Cowher. I love Bill Cowher. I love Chuck Noll. I don't think none of them folk face the media scrutiny that even from some of the players like Terry Bradshaw saying what he said about him. I was like, bro, you talking like Chuck Noll made a whole bunch. All of the players be saying Chuck Noll ain't really say too much. Like they used to say it all the time. If you watch some of the old stuff, the Americans game, Chuck Noll didn't say a whole lot.
I don't take Terry Bradshaw's word about certain things seriously because
nope.
he was a punk, bro. Like he was a punk when it came to Chuck Noll. Like he resented Chuck Noll a little bit because Chuck Noll didn't want a baby.
Like, he benched him a whole lot. He benched his ass a whole lot.
like bro, we trying to win, bro. You talking about he wouldn't hug you? Go sit down, bro. Go sit down somewhere, man. Like when I heard that, I'm like, and then you gotta think. I got even more mad. I'm like, yo, this is the 70s, bro. And you crying about not getting affection from your coach? Hey, yo, bro, Hall of Fame or not, go sit down. Big Ben is the best. He the greatest quarterback in Steelers history. I saw Big Ben nose break. And they fixed it, he finished the game. Like,
look, I will give Bradshaw credit for the Super Bowl because he played good in 3 of the 4. But let's be 100. That defense over there on the other side, on his side, played a big part. And
our defense at that time period was like the Celtics when what's his name? Bill Russell was over there, all Hall of Fame.
But see, the thing is, he's not the best Steelers quarterback of all time. It's definitely Big Ben. It's not, to me, it's not even close. The only thing to make a difference for him is that he got them 4 chips.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's not even close.
Not
Not
even close,
even
bro.
close.
Not
And
even
that,
close. And
yeah,
if Ben had a lot of flaws. I think if Ben was just a little bit conservative, just a little bit, we would have probably 3 or 4 Super Bowls with him. But
I
he
don't
threw
know.
us a lot of playoff games, man. Just trying to
He,
like Big Bennett.
but you know what though? He wouldn't have been him. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have been him. And Ben is a gunslinger. That's him. You know what I'm saying? And
When that
he,
playoffs come, all them injuries, his
yeah, but
his trigger
he
finger
a tough
is
dude.
not. It's
He a tough dude, bro. Like it was the one
That's
joint that
my guy, man.
we played Denver in Denver after we had barely beat Cincinnati.
Yeah,
And for the life of me, I still don't know how he played in that game and was playing pretty good. We ain't had no Le'Veon. We ain't have AB. All we had was Martavis Bryant, and they started doubling him, and that was it.
yeah.
I,
Was Marcus
my
Wheaton still there?
brother-in-law, huh?
Was Marcus Wheaton still there
Nah,
around that
nah, nah.
time?
We had Eli Rogers at the time, I believe. And I
People
tell
forget
my
about Marcus
brother-in-law,
Wheaton though, man. Marcus Wheaton had a little moment where he was like, "All right,
yeah, he did. That's
yeah,
how he
he a
got this
good
little
third."
free agent. That's how he got his free agent contract because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn, we had receivers out the ass. That was our goal. Like, rest in peace to our receivers coach that passed. He was the goat,
Oh
bro. He turned
yeah,
all our receivers into like great receivers or very good
no
receivers.
doubt.
Every single one. Even like remember when Jericho Cotchery came, he was kind of
Mm-hmm.
washed before he came to us. And then I think he had like 8 touchdowns in one of them years.
Yeah, he
Like,
wasn't catching a whole lot of passes, but he was
but he
catching
was getting
touchdowns.
touchdowns. It's like, yo, bro, even when Plex came back washed,
Mm,
he had like 4 touchdowns and maybe like 4 to 8 touchdowns, something like that. But he kept getting hurt. But it's
yeah.
like, yo, bro, like that's one of the biggest blows right there, man. That coach passing away. But you know, I'd rather us get somebody like what's my man name? He used to coach the O line. Uh
Oh, Munchak.
Munchak. We need to
Yeah,
get another Hall of Fame to coach these linemen, man. We we need to get a Hall of Famer to coach these linemen,
I
man.
like the group. I like the group
The
we
group
have
is
right now.
good. The group
I
is
like the group
good.
we got
I
right now.
think
They young. I just think I just need a I need an upgrade from Mason Cole though, bro.
yeah, we do. We do.
I
I think the draft got a few guys like that.
mm-hmm.
Dan Moore does have to go.
I don't know, bro, because I feel like do you think about it? Is it a coincidence that our run game took off when he came back off an injury? Him and Troops couldn't get it done, but when him and Jones came together, the run game came together. I was like, huh. But a lot of people was dogging on Dan
He's
Moore.
good in the run. But dude, in
But
that pass, like this
hold on,
Browns game,
think about who he was
matters.
blocking though. Think about who he was blocking.
Yeah, but like, come on, bro. At least give him a second.
Oh,
Don't be a
early
door.
on.
Don't be a door.
Early game. Well, you know what they did though? They blitzed. They did a double blitz on his side, and he had to choose which one he was going to take. And I think they confused him with that joint. But you think about it, the times we play Cleveland, Myles Garrett normally be quiet. He don't have a whole lot of success against us.
Now the first game this year, he did.
He was quiet, and Dan Moore was on his ass that night. And that's what I'm saying. I think you got to remember Dan Moore's still a young guy also. I'm not out on him, especially when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like, I feel like we can do some things with him, but it depends on what our next offensive coordinator going to be also. What kind of system he going to bring in, and there's Dan Moore in the planes. You know what I mean? So we'll
Say
see.
say if Eric Fultner, I'm gonna mess the name up because I don't got it in front of me. But
Mm-hmm.
our OC right now and our offense is able out of nowhere to score 30 points on an average or close to 30 points every game. Do you think he
Per
has the opportunity to keep that job next year? Or we still
if
gonna
he
get
if he
somebody from the
scored
outside?
30 points per, they gonna give it to him. I already know it.
We
They
have the
gonna get
talent to do it, bro. I think we have more talent on this team, this offense, than the the Killer Beat era.
we deeper.
We had two
We deeper.
superstars, 3 superstars, but it's like we have, and then you can
Mm-hmm.
Heath Miller was still there, but we have like 4 receivers that's capable.
No, Heath Miller wasn't there. You was right the first time.
He wasn't there.
Jesse James was with that team.
Jesse James was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jesse James was there. Yeah, so like we got better. We have 3 capable tight ends. We have 4 capable wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 very good running backs, you know. Um, and then we have a stable in Broderick Jones and James Daniels. You feel me? But granted, I'll pick Pouncey in his last year over Mason Cole. I ain't,
And
I ain't gonna hold
look,
you. And Mason Cole
I
ain't
like
that bad, but it's like we need better at that
I'm
position there.
I'm
You know what I mean?
cool with everybody on the line right now except for Mason Cole. Like literally him. He the
Yeah,
only one.
yeah. Like he be trying, but it's just like
He be
we
getting booked.
need more there. We just need a little more there.
I'm gonna say
Especially if
this.
you want Najee to work.
I'm gonna say this though. A couple of people said this to me, and I didn't think about it until they said a couple of people in my group. The youngin from Maryland that plays
Mm.
guard and center. I can't never remember his name,
I can't remember his
but
name either. I know you're talking
if
about too.
he is very good.
Yeah.
I
Damn,
wonder if
what's
they're
that
going to
kid
give
name?
him a shot to play center or to play center because he ain't gonna beat out the two guards we got with Solid Moore and Daniels. We solid at guard. You know what I'm saying? We solid at with Jones. I like the youngin. And then I don't know what they're gonna do with Dan Moore. I like Dan Moore, but I feel like he ain't reached his match potential yet. I think he can get better.
I think Dan
Um,
Moore is another Chooks.
really? I think he better than Chooks. I do.
I'm saying that as in Chooks never got better. I think Dan Moore, this is who like he's not getting better
Oh,
than this, I don't think.
you think he maxed out already?
Yeah, I think he maxed out. And I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna pay him this time. Like pay him like we
Nah.
been paying Chooks. I think we got forced to pay Chooks. Because it was like, damn, man, we ain't got nothing else. Like
I think I think if you don't think that Dan Moore is the guy, you get another tackle to push him. You know what I'm saying? You get somebody in there to actually push him. You know what I'm saying? If you think he
true.
better,
Because Broderick,
put it
when
on the
Broderick
field.
came, he did step it up a little so that he
Yeah,
didn't lose the job. You know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
He did. That's what they showed me something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then when Chooks opened up his mouth and said the stuff he said, I feel like our offensive line been playing pretty good football ever since.
Yo,
And
man, the media was trying to compare. I forgot who said it, but they try to compare what Najee said at the end to what Chooks said. Like, yo, bro, that's two different
huh?
things.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that was totally
Chooks
different.
was talking about quitting on the game, quitting in the game,
Yeah, that's
quitting in the
no.
game. What's the name saying, yo, are you gonna fix it? Like, because it's not up to him to fix it. He's obviously talking about the coaching. You know what I'm saying? But
From
that's
my
just another part of the media. That's why it's podcasts like this, podcasts like yours, shows like ours, you feel me? That
mm,
that's around to keep it real, you feel me? And not trying to twist narratives to try to do whatever. I don't know what these people try to gain with that, get extra clicks and whatnot. Because the real
right.
gonna always gravitate to the real, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you hopping up on this episode, man. Steelers for Seven podcast, episode 123. It's in the books. We did it again. You feel me? We made history today. Remember November 21st, 2023. It's gonna be in history. It's gonna be in the next Steelers book 50 years from now. Y'all stay tuned, man. We're gonna be back with another one whenever, man. Big news or whatnot. But you already know it's your man Kev Easy, man. Got my man Money Mitch over there, Salute, dang. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and don't forget to follow the podcast on all streaming platforms.